Hello, in this video we're going to expand and simplify some expressions, just for practice. Let's expand this, 2 times x plus 7. Whenever we want to expand it, we have to distribute these 2. So we will have 2 times x, 2x plus 2 times 7, which is 14, and that would be it. How about the next one? Here we have a sum times another sum. So here we can apply our FOIL method. We multiply the first terms, so we have x times y plus then the outside terms, so we have x times 1, which is just x, plus the inside terms, that will give me 3y, and finally the last terms, 3 times 1, which is 3. And that would be it. So what about this one? X plus 3 times x minus 2. Here we can apply this FOIL method, but let me explain this in a different way. So essentially FOIL, F-O-I-L, is the same thing as distributing twice. So let's start distributing this x over here. So we will have x times minus 2. So x times x, let me write it here. X times x, then we add x times minus 2, that will give me a minus 2x, and now that we're done distributing the x, we distribute the next term. So we're going to distribute this 3 times x, and then 3 times minus 2, that will give me a minus 6. Now we can simplify this. X times x is the same thing as x to the 2, so we will have x squared, and now we'll have here minus 2x plus 3x. So this is 3x minus 2x, so that will be just 1x, so x squared plus x, and minus 6 over here. And that would be it for it. What about this one? 2x minus 1 times x squared plus 5. You can pause the video here and try it yourself. You can even write your answer in the comment section. Ready? So here the idea is the same. We start distributing these 2x. So we'll have 2x times x squared plus 2x times 5. Let me write that here. 2x times x squared plus 2x times 5, which is 10x. Now we're going to distribute this negative 1. Negative 1 times x squared is negative x squared. Negative 1 times 5 is negative 5. So now note that we have 2 times x squared. This x is like x to the 1. So when we multiply x to the 1 and x squared, we can apply our exponent laws. So we add the exponents. So we will have, this is 2x to the 1 plus 2, which is 3. So then we add the rest, 10x minus x squared minus 5. This is my final answer. Now how about x plus 5 squared? Now here there is a very common mistake that some people do. They say x squared plus 5 squared. Well, that should be x squared plus 25. But this is a huge mistake. Please never do this. Whenever you do this, your algebra professor cries inside. Let's recall what this expression means. X plus 5 to the 2 means x plus 5 multiplied by itself 2 times. So this expression will actually be equal to x plus 5 times x plus 5. Now we can start distributing this. So we have x times x plus x times 5, that is x squared plus x times 5. And now distribute the 5. 5 times x plus 5 times 5. That is 5 times x plus 25. Now note that we have a 5x here plus another 5x here. So here I have a 10x. So in total, I will have an x squared plus 10x plus 25. So the usual incorrect answer misses this 10x. Never forget this 10x. Now, how do we expand this expression? Well, here again we have a square. I have this term square, which remember means that term x cubed plus 2x multiplied by itself. Now we're ready to distribute x cubed times x cubed plus x cubed times 2x. We can put the 2 in front, so we have 2x cubed times x. And now we distribute this 2x times x cubed. And then 2x times 2x, 2 times 2 is 4, so we have 4x times x. And now we can apply our exponent laws. x cubed times x cubed. We add the exponent. 3 plus 3 is 6, so we have x to the 6 plus 2 times x cubed times x, which is x to the 1. So we add the exponents. 3 plus 1 is 4, so we have 2x to the 4. And similarly for the others, we have here plus 2x to the 4. And finally, plus 4x times x, which is the same thing as 4x squared. Now we can actually simplify this. 2x to the 4 plus 2x to the 4 is actually 4x to the 4. So in total we will have x to the 6 plus 4x to the 4 plus 4x squared. And that would be it. Lastly, how do we deal with this expression? Note that we cannot use FOIL because for FOIL we need to have 2 terms here and 2 terms here, but here we have 3 terms. The good news is that we can still distribute as we have been doing so far. Let's start with this term. So we distribute the x squared by x and by -1. So we have x squared times x is x cubed. X squared times -1 minus x squared. Now let's distribute this x. We have x times x, which is x squared. We have x times -1, which is minus x. And finally, let's distribute this 1 over here. So we will have 1 times x, so plus x, and 1 times -1, that will give me a -1. Now, after we're done with this expansion, we can actually simplify it. So note that we have a minus x squared plus x squared that will cancel, a minus x plus x that will cancel, so at the end all I have is x cubed minus 1. Beautiful, isn't it?